For me, this issue of technology and innovation are part of the way the old colonization, which needed a civilizing mission, you can't just go and murder somebody. So the civilizing mission was, we are Christians, we are civilized, you're not Christians, you're barbarians, I have to civilize you, I have a burden to civilize you, and if I have to kill you in the process, I'll kill you to liberate you, because this is my civilizing mission. All of the genocide of the first colonialism was done on the notion of the superiority of the Christian religion of Europe. There were Christian religions all over the world long before Europe became Christian, including the Orthodox Christianity. But our kind of Christianity, where the Pope tells kings and queens through the papal bull, go conquer other lands not ruled by white Christian princes. Today's civilizing mission is the billionaire saying, we're going to find new tools to conquer. And if you don't have that tool, you're a barbarian. So in our country, India, just like in the first colonialism, the East India Company was the lab of creating the first corporation. It was the lab for creating the big rent collections. It was the lab for creating a whole new economy based on the naturalness of the rights of the conqueror. India is a lab in this colonization of the civilizing mission being tools. Tools have never been civilizing missions, they're pathetic means. We should have 10 tools. When I used to trek with my dad up in the mountains, he used to always have his lantern and his Petromax and a few candles. And in some rest houses there would be electricity. And my dad used to say you should always be prepared with plurality of tools. And that's how we grew up. So I never take a tool as superior. I see a group imposing a tool, I say new civilizing mission. Because I want the freedom to write with a pen, to write on a paper, to maybe write on a message on a dumb phone. Why do I have to be forced into the global empire of the Bill Gates, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Bayes and Monsanto, and they're becoming one with the new convergence of information technologies and biotechnologies, as I've written in my book, Oneness versus the 1%. But even the word innovate, they keep taking, as if, just as that time it was assumed we have superior religion, it's now assumed we have superior brains. No, Mr. Gates, you stole the word program, the basic program. You did not create anything. You did not. Even Zuckerberg, from his friends, stole the party making network. None of them are creators. They're thieves. Just like in the first colonialism, who were the group of people who became the East India Company? The merchant adventurers. They used to be called pirates in those days. Films were made on pirates. They were pirates. Today's fellows are also pirates. They steal. The word innovate doesn't mean to create new. It means to renew. So when the seed goes into the soil, it is innovating. When I get up in the morning fresh, I'm innovating. Life is an innovation because it is under constant renewal. Innovation does not mean to invent a new chemical or a new machine or a new GMO. They have hijacked not just the old vocabulary of the old colonialism and its civilizing missions. They're trying to hijack our words, our imagination, our ability to think. And that, to me, is the final colonization. It's as human beings we'll be able to say, no, this is what makes me human. And say, your definition of me as a human being is basically a definition to empty me of my humanity, to empty me of everything that makes me part of a larger whole. I'm sorry, I will not cooperate.